What's up everybody, Don Russo from Freeway Music. Today we're going to be checking out the solo at the beginning of Johnny Be Good. So let's jump in. All right, so Johnny Be Good is a 12-bar blues. So one of the first things that we want to talk about is the pentatonic scales we're going to be using. This solo is really great because it mixes the major and the minor pentatonic. So I'm just going to walk through those patterns real fast. If you want more information on that, please check out another video on how to play your major and minor pentatonics. So I'm going to start right here with my minor pentatonic first. So first finger on the 6th fret of the low E string. We're going to go 6, 9, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 9, 6, 9. And backwards. 9, 6, 9, 6. 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6, 9, 6, right? And then the major pentatonic, I'm going to start on my middle finger right here on the 6th fret. So 6, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8, 5, 7, 6, 8, 6, 8. And backwards. 8, 6, 8, 6, 7, 5, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8, 6. And so as we're playing this solo, we're basically going to be mixing those two scales together, and that's going to create a really cool bluesy sound. All right, let's start off with the first lick. The first lick is in our major pentatonic. We're going to be sliding up to this note right here on the 7th fret of the G string. And then we're just going to go straight up the scale. 6, 8, so that's the first lick there. Then we're going to do what's called a double stop. That's where you play two notes at the same time. We're going to be going here on the 6th fret of the B string and the high E string, and we're going to slide from the 5th fret. And this is also, both of these notes are in the major and the minor pentatonic. So it does that 3 times. All right, then I'm going to come up here. This is part of the minor pentatonic, major pentatonic. So it's going to be 9, 8, 6. And then we're going to do like a little bluesy move here where I'm going from the minor third to the major third. So, so we got, that's going to be 6, 7 on the G string. And this is going to be the 8th fret of the D string, and this note's in both major and minor pentatonic as well. And then we're going to slide into the 8th fret of the A and the D strings, and I'm using my middle and ring finger to do this together like that. And these two notes are in both pentatonics as well. You end up playing it 8 times, but you're kind of accenting this rhythm. So from the top. And sometimes I slide this twice, depending on how I'm feeling, you know. Then I'm going to come back up here to the major pentatonic on the 7th fret of the G string, sliding to it. I'm just sliding a half step into it from the 6th fret. Then 6 on the B, 8 on the B, back to the 6th fret of the B. And when I do this, I kind of play them together like double stops. Also, one of the things that I do too on this solo is I play with all downstrokes. I find it makes it easier to do this stuff. Gives like more of a beefier attack. So. Okay. So for that part, I would play them at the same time. This is a little bit trickier of a lick here. I'm going to go to the 7th fret of the G string, and I'm going to slide down to the 3rd fret. This is in the major pentatonic, and then I'm going to go 7 to 5. Then the 3rd fret here on the G string, then 5th fret on the D. So far. Then I'm going to come here. This is the signature lick. This is called the Chuck Berry. Everybody calls this the Chuck Berry. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend the the 8th fret of the G string. This is an E flat note, and we're bending it basically to this pitch, this F, which is the 10th fret of the G string. So you're trying to go from here to here. Sometimes if I'm trying to test my bend, I will play this note, play that note, and try to match that pitch in my ear, or use the B string as a reference. Where you can hear it come together. So you bend this one, and you stop it at the peak of the bend. And then you play this double stop here on the 6th fret of the B and the high E. Be careful, what I did there, this middle made a mistake. I kind of pulled off my finger off of the string like that. So you can stop that by using your right hand over here, your thumb, and also your fingers over here to help you make that a lot cleaner. Otherwise, it's get a lot of noise ringing out here. So this pattern is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you got this distinct rhythm. And then there's one more bend here before we go into the last part. Okay? So far we got then we do one little quick bend at the end without doing the double stop. Now we're going to come here to the 6th fret of the high E string. We're going to walk down to the pentatonic, the minor pentatonic on the 9th fret, major pentatonic on the 8th fret, so then the 6th fret of the B string. Then we're going to come back up to the 8th fret of the high E string, major pentatonic, then minor, then major. So that's 8, 6, 9 on the B, 8 on the B. So then down one more fret to the 6th fret of the B. So you got, and I do all downstrokes there as well. And then we come all the way down to the 8th fret of the G string, which is in the minor pentatonic. And then I'm going to do a hammer on the G string from 6 to 7. So, and then from here, we're going to be doing what's called a sweep. And a sweep is literally it's kind of like if you were strumming, just like if I were to go like this. And the idea is that your pick is going to push through one string to the next string. And so as it pushes through, it's touching on the next string. So quite literally like that. That's what my right hand's doing. It's kind of like just strumming a chord over here. It's gonna be 7, 6, 6. So here we go. Then we come down, 9th fret of the B, 8th fret of the B, 6th fret of the B. So far we got. Then it's the last lick here. We're going to do bend it on the G string. Basically 2 Chuck Berries. And then here you can do a double stop by playing the 8th fret of the G and the B, or you could just do the 8th fret of the G. And you can do a double stop hammer here where you hold 6 and 6 on the G and the B and you hammer to 7. Or you could just hammer 6 to 7. So you can do that or you can do this. Just depending on what you want to do. I think I do the double stop. Then you land on the 8th fret of the D string. So you can either go or whatever you desire. So let's do the whole thing again one more time from the top. Whoops. Okay, so that was the intro solo from Johnny B. Goode. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and also check out our Patreon, where you can go over there and get some exclusive content and join our Patreon community. Until next time.